Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we're reacting to Larry Bird Ultimate Mixtape. This is my first time taking a deep dive into Larry Bird's career. I started watching ball in 2010. I became a Lakers fan watching Kobe beat the Celtics actually. It was one of the greatest memories I had as a kid. Then I became a Bron fan and he also had a rivalry with the Celtics, so I've just been pretty anti-Celtics my whole life. Funny enough, my wife likes the Celtics, which has been a hard thing for us to deal with. But putting that aside, I've never taken a deep dive into legends in the past. I've been doing Michael Jordan reactions, finally learning about his career, why he is the GOAT. Now I want to learn why Larry Bird is so revered by so many people. I want to know why the Bird Magic rivalry was so iconic, because I just heard it's iconic. I've never seen why it's iconic. So we're going to start out, check out some Larry Bird highlights. I don't know much about his game. I know he can shoot the three. And that's kind of the majority of what I know. I know he's a good player, but I just don't know why people love him so much. So we're going to check out Larry Bird kind of for the first time ever. I've seen some highlights here and there, but never really truly dove into his game to be a historian of the game. So let's check out Larry, legend, and put our Lakers bias aside.
Ladies and gentlemen, Larry Bird.
Larry. I will say, I think it's hilarious when people shoot a ball, and instead of saying Kobe, they're like, Larry Bird. But it makes sense. He's a bucket. Larry Bird.
He was the most motivated player I ever saw.
Larry Bird is one of the biggest trash talkers ever.
Larry was a basketball genius.
Oh!
A mask of a hick from Finch Lick.
Homeboy just went completely through the legs.
Basketball genius.
Like, it wasn't a bounce pass. Like, you didn't nutmeg him between the legs. Homeboy scooped it under the legs. That's crazy. I've never seen that before.
A mask of a hick from Finch Lick out as his calling card. And if you believe that for 1 second, you were going to get beaten.
That ankles! I feel like that was a weak ankle break, though. Like, come on, dude. Woo! Beautiful. Oh, no looker. Oh, I love those, dude, where you fake pass it, and then you still have the ball, and the defender's like, what just happened? Oh. Dude, that was thick. This is like, this has to be where Nikola Jokic learned to do some of these plays. He looks like the old school, he's the old school Nikola Jokic. Don't misconstrue what I'm saying, because people think that I like, never mind. Oh, dude, how many ankles is Larry breaking? Does Larry have the coolest no-look, nonchalant passes ever? Oh my gosh.
Was under 10 seconds. We're walking out, and Larry said, I'm gonna get it right here, Ed, and I'm gonna shoot it in your face. He hit it and looked
Over 2 defenders.
at me, he was like, damn. I didn't mean to leave nothing on the clock.
That's the first three-point contest, and says, I'm just looking to see who's going to finish second.
This is a tie for the money.
I feel like I've heard this story when they've done previous three-point contests. I'm just going to see who can finish in second.
Just absolutely unbelievable. Dominique guarded him, Cliff guarded him, Antoine guarded him, I guarded him. Nothing worked.
Bird with 8 seconds. Bird on the drive. The runner.
Beautiful ball. Beautiful little teardrop there.
Larry Bird is just unconscious.
He called it. He said rainbow.
I didn't even get the mechanic of some of these shots.
Larry Bird.
Like, homeboy is completely sideways. He's at a 45-degree angle, just casually shooting it over a guy who's, like, completely pressed up against him.
Is just unconscious.
He called it.
Y'all see the bench reaction there?
And again.
Look at
Larry
this.
Bird is just unconscious.
He said Rainbow Trainer's Lab.
Beautiful. Dude, the bench is going crazy for him, and they're his opponent.
And Bird falls into Joe O'Toole.
Guys on the end of the benches giving each other foul. I mean, Bird is a bad man.
Bird has 60 points.
He would do a head fake, or he would do this, and the guy would turn, and he would just fake the crap out of guys.
Oh my gosh. Beauty.
Larry told all of us and the media, he said, tomorrow night's the last game of the trip. I'm going to play this one left-handed. And at the end of 3 quarters, the next night in Portland, he had 27 points left-handed.
Homeboy's so good. He's like, I'm gonna play with my opposite hand just for fun. He's completing side quests in the normal quest of trying to win the game. Beauty. Ugh. Oh my gosh.
His body was behind the basket, and he released that left-handed shot.
The way he scores just doesn't make sense to me. He's flying out of bounds. Nice. Pretty.
It does not count.
What?
Larry just hit what would have been the game-winning shot, but KC called timeout. Larry came back to the bench, and he was a little upset.
He looks at the bench and says, hey guys, when I come back after timeout, I'm going to go right to the same spot, and I'm going to kick it in.
The Bullets by a 1.
No
Hands
way.
to Bird. He gets a good shot in the shoulder.
Oh. Homie hit a game winner. The coach called a timeout. They said it didn't count. And then he hits the same exact game winner off one leg, mind you. Oh my gosh.
Oh, this is something else.
He would just flick it, or tap it, or bounce it.
I feel like Larry got some actual hops, you know? Like, look at that. Look at that.
He would just flick it, or tap it, or bounce it to a teammate without even catching it.
Nice. Nice. Wow. What? That was so unnecessary, but so beautiful at the same time. Like, why?
He's gonna slow it up.
What? Cut it out, dude. Y'all see on my poster, Larry? I don't know if you can see that in the camera, actually. Dang. That was so casual, dude. How is he so casually hitting these unbelievable shots?
Double team and Bird. Larry fake. Fall away.
Clutch. Wow.
I think that the Celtic fans, I think that most of the arena and the Detroit Pistons forgot that Larry Bird hadn't quit.
Oh my gosh, dude, the Pistons were celebrating and blew it. What you got versus the Pacers? Ow.
Bird is hurt. Bird is down, and he's hurt. And Larry Bird is headed to the locker room for treatment.
Dang.
And on top of all of these accomplishments and all these things he does, Larry Bird plays hurt.
Heart of a champion right there, dude.
The Indiana Pacers pick up their level of intensity. They smell it right now. They know the leader is not on the floor. Someone needs to step up now for Boston.
Oh, it's going to be Larry.
And here comes Larry Bird. Larry Bird making his return from an apparent fracture of the right cheek.
Beauty. I love his jump shot.
But it's been more than the statistical line when you talk about Larry Bird here this afternoon.
They have different personalities
There it
and
is.
different backgrounds, but their value system was identical.
Tough fadeaway. What the heck? Bro, I'm gonna have to check out some Magic too. I might be a Lakers fan, but I've been sleeping on Magic just as much as Larry. Look at this shot. 1 foot basically from the three-point line off the glass with 2 defenders on you. Dang.
Finds an open Bird, takes rampant. 1 second.
Wow. Woo! Beauty. Larry. This is the greatest rivalry ever, right? Does any rivalry come close?
Please welcome now Irvin Magic Johnson.
Oh, that's sweet. I love that.
To the greatest basketball player ever, but more important, a friend forever.
I dedicated my life to basketball, and I dedicated my life to the Boston Celtics. My basketball career is officially over, and I had a blast. But tonight I leave you and I say thank you, Boston. Good night.
Dang, man. That's beautiful. Baby bird! It's a baby bird! Yo, should I check out the Magic Johnson Ultimate Mixtape next? Man. Dude. Okay. First initial observations. Larry had a bag. Larry had a jumper. Larry played hurt. Larry had good good defense. Dude, I actually been sleeping on Larry. I was thinking, oh, this is the 80s. Players aren't as like technically skilled as they are now, which is probably true for a lot of players. But Larry was clearly ahead of his time, man. The behind the backs, the no-look passes, like I feel like players that they definitely took skills from Larry, like Nikola Jokic, 100%. LeBron, 100%. Like a lot of the passes that Larry was doing, I've definitely seen modern players do. And I feel like he must have, I didn't realize how good of a passer he was. I knew he could score the ball, But some of the shots he was making as well, like Larry had more athleticism than I would have given him credit for. A lot more dunks. Like I'm so used to like the slow European players of today, like Luka, like Jokic, Sabonis. Like they just don't have. They've got good footwork, but they just don't have that athleticism. But dude, Larry was different. I am curious about the Larry and Magic rivalry. Was it the fact that it was Lakers and Celtics, and those were, at that point, like the Celtics had Bill Russell, they were one of the biggest franchises. The Lakers already had one as like Minneapolis, right? When they were the Minneapolis Lakers. And so, I don't know, man. Like, did they make the Brains iconic, or were they already iconic back then? Also, they mentioned in the video, like, their personalities are different. The style of play are different. Is that what made it so big? I'm also thinking because of the time period, maybe there was a racial thing in there. Y'all let me know if I'm off target on that one, but it's the 80s, you know what I mean? So I'm thinking maybe there might have been a little bit of something to that. But how many times did these guys meet in the finals? I'm gonna have to do a deep dive on their rivalry. But dude, this first video for Larry actually kind of blew my mind. I really didn't realize Larry was like that. I get why he's on people's top 10. Because some of the stuff he was doing, like, technically didn't make sense in my head. Like, he was at this degree of this degree of an angle when he was shooting a jumper with the guy absolutely, like, completely plastered on top of him. Some of those fadeaways over multiple defenders, him flying out of bounds and then still somehow saving it. I don't know, man. Great first video. Let me know if there's any Larry videos I should check out specifically. I'm going to keep doing a deep dive into Legends of the NBA. So I've done MJ. If you want to check those out, they're on my channel. A lot of it revolves around me learning why he's the GOAT and coming to peace to the fact that it's not LeBron. But yeah, dude, this is fun, dude. I love that I'm doing this deep dive. I've loved basketball since I was a kid. And now I feel like I can love it even more knowing some of the legends from back in the day. So let me know if there's any other legends I should check out, any more Larry videos I should check out. I appreciate y'all. Hope you have a great day, night, whatever time of day it is for you, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Doses!